Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Carla here with Grabsy Carla. How is everybody doing? Say hello as you can meet my friend. Today we are live from my Facebook page, which is Grabsy Carla, but also we are cross-posting with Decoupage Central. So I hope everybody is having a good day. Say hello as you come in. Tell me where you're watching us from. Today we're gonna do super fun. I'm excited to do it, and I know it's been for a long time that I haven't used a painting lay, so I'm ready for that. I'm ready to try something new, make something vintage and something inspirational for you all, my friend. So I am live. I'm gonna just check super quick if I am live on Decoupage Central, and then we are going to start this. Let's see. Okay, my internet is taking just a few minutes, my friend. There's always a kind of like a delay, you know. But now I'm gonna able to read your comments. Yay, I see myself. Okay, come on, computer. All right, I will come back here and making sure it's working. Okay, we'll see. Okay, it's working good. It's good. Okay, my friends, so I'm using a painting lay, and the one that we are going to use tonight, and it's a beautiful one. I'm sure you saw it around. We're gonna use Alfred Pitts & Co. Okay, we're gonna use this beautiful painting lay. I have plenty of painting lays to use, and I will show you the book. I will show you what's inside. And also we're gonna use a IOD mold. Okay, I already did my work in advance. I already did my I use my casting resin just to do super easy for us. You know, it's hot, it's Wednesday, we just want to have fun. So I already did my pre-work for my for this part. Okay, so we're using the mold that we're using is Autumn Cottage. Okay, it's an IOD mold. So this is ready to go. We will take care of that. And the surface that we're gonna use is this old vintage square hanging wall decor. It was saying something about coffee, something related with coffee, but we are going to do a makeover. We're gonna make it something different. So my friend, tell me, how are you doing? How is your day? I'm just gonna move my camera a little bit, that way you can see it. And we're going to start with a painting lay. So this painting lay comes with beautiful prints designs, and here is one. This is a beautiful one. I love it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. Maybe I will. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to use this. We don't know yet, but this is one of the prints that comes in this set. Okay, here's another one too. I love using painting lays. They're so much fun, my friend, and when I'm crafting, I don't go for perfection. My style is rustic, so every time I see a little chippiness, you know, when it's coming from a painting lay, I love that. So that is my style. Here's another one. Look at this. I really like the colors, the blues, the greens, all the creamy colors. So this painting lay is available on Decoupage Central. So if you haven't get a chance to get this or give it a try, it is available, and the link is in my description, my friend. This is another beautiful one. Hi Mimi, hello my girl, how are you? So all these beautiful prints, designs, they come here on this set. Okay. Maybe I used one or two before, but definitely I love saving my painting lay for different projects, for projects that I know that I'm going to use them and I'm gonna use a lot. So I am very careful for what I use for my painting lace. This is my favorite too. All of these sheets, I like it. They're beautiful ones. So you get tons of different designs, styles, so you can use them for your projects. So now is the time to decide which one I'm gonna use. So I'm thinking, because I'm gonna use my painting lace for my background, so I am thinking either this or, let's see, where's the other one? I think it's all the way, this one. So I think I really like this, but I'm gonna be using my mold on top. So I just need to have the vision. Okay, I like this one, but also this. So I think I'm gonna use this, my friends. I really like it. And the color that I'm gonna use for my background, because you know I have to paint this before I bring my painting lace, is gonna be a color, a similar color that match with my painting lace. Look at this. Okay, so the color for this is Savannah Mist. Okay, so this is my favorite chalk paint. It's almost gone. Look at that. I need to get some more of this color, but I'm gonna use it. And honestly, hopefully it shows through. I'm not asking for a perfect background. I just want some of the details to show through. Okay, so you and me, we're gonna do this together, but I wanna inspire you, and tell me in comments if you have you tried painting lace before. Tell me in comments, my friend. Look at you comment. Hi, Kathy. Hello, my friend. All of them are so pretty. I know maybe it's hard to choose one, right? I know, my friend. I really love doing my home decor projects using painting lace. They're so much fun. And I know that is your style, Mimi and Kathy. Hi, Eleanor. How are you? Thank you for saying hello, my friend. Beautiful inlays. That is true, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. This is a beautiful set. And I use my painting lace for all the seasons. Like, I don't have like a favorite ones. No, I use all of it. But this one, it has something special. And I think it's the colors and the way how it's all detailed with that. Hi, Susan. Hello, my friend. Thank you for saying hello to me. All right, let me sit down. Let me sit down. How's the weather in your area, my friend? Hi, Cheryl. You haven't tried a painting lace, my friend? Oh, my dear. It's super fun. It's super fun. It's just that I think the more that you practice, the better you get. And also, I don't know, it's depending on your style. So there will be moments that you see everything clear, beautiful, neat, but and then you know, everybody goes with different styles, and my style is rustic. So I like that chippiness, I like that distressing look, so I love that. Okay, so my air dry clay, my casting resin, my molds, they're ready. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this down and see. So I think I'm gonna use all of them. I'm gonna use all these castings, okay? Castings molds. Look at that. So we are doing a fall project, fall home decor. Look at that pumpkin. I really like that. This will be around my pumpkin, something like this. Okay. So it comes beautiful flowers, fall leaf, This one I'm gonna cut it because it came over, so I'm just gonna make the shape. And here's another one. Okay, so I'm good with this, so we will take care of this later. Let's do first our background. Okay, so I am going with a little bit of vintage garden pumpkin. Okay, so let's put this, my friend. Hi Trudy, hello my dear, how are you? Hi Teresa, welcome, welcome. My friends, tell me in comments if you are new to my page, to Crafty Carla or to Deco Pac Centro. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we are live from Palm Coast, Florida. So the weather is super hot. You see my face? It's hot in here. How's the weather in your area, my friend? Okay, let me go super quick, my friend, to my Crafty Carla page using my tablet. That way I can get your comments and I don't have to look it up to my phone. Sometimes I miss your comments. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes Facebook doesn't show your comments. The comments that you see, I don't see it. So I'm not happy with that, but we don't control Facebook, my friend. Okay, so this is ready. Okay, my friends, so tell me if the audio is good, if everything looks good on your side. Kathy, I have tried Inlays a couple times. I still don't know if I know what to do in order for it to turn out. So Kathy, what do you use when you're doing your painting lace, my friend? Eleanor, very hot in humid Central Florida. Ah, you're Central Florida, my friend. So yes, so you and me, we know the weather here in Florida is sometimes we don't know if, you know, so humid. I know it gets super hot in here. Okay, my friend, so all right, so we're gonna just use this for my background. And this is from Dixie Belle Savannah Mist, okay? Everybody does different craftings, different steps for your projects. This is what I know when it's time for me to use painting lace. I hear noises outside, my friends, I'm sorry. So, when I'm using painting lace, I use Dixie Belle. Okay, so Dixie Belle is a good brand, and that works 100% when you're using paint inlays, okay, or when you're using inlays. You can either use your chalk paint, and then you can bring your inlay, pull that down, and then you would, you know, do the steps that it goes with the paint inlays. But also you can use your clear top coat, your finish sealer, and use this also for your painting lay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this because a lot of people ask me, you know, how the steps for painting lace. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna still use my chalk paint, but also I'm gonna use my top coat, and you will see me how I use for my painting lay. Okay, so there's two different versions, but I use Dixie Belle. I've been using Dixie Belle for over 6-7 years. So that's with the chalk paint that I go. There's other chalk paints that works. I haven't tried those yet. I'm always looking into new paint, you know, but I use what I have, my friend. I use what I have, and I'm excited to do this with you. Hi, Natalie. Hello. Yes, thank you so much for sprinkling, my dear. Sprinkle the love for us, my friends, either you're in Deco Pac Centro or you are on Crafty Carla. But today I want to inspire you, my friend. We're doing a fall project. Teresa, you're new there. Yay, welcome, my friend, welcome. Thank you so much for saying hello. Here on Deco Pac Centro, on my page, we're always trying new things to inspire you. We do some craftings, we do home decor projects, we do different kind of things. So if you are new to Deco Pac Centro, always come either in the morning, afternoons, or evening, because you will see lots of inspirations for you all, my friend. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Susan, for welcoming Teresa. Thank you, my friend. That is so sweet of you. Susan, you're having cool overcast here today. Only 72 degrees. That's a good weather, girl. Today here in Florida, it's gonna like 90 degrees, and it looks like a big storm is coming too for the whole weekend. Hi, Bridget. Hello. Hi, Natalie. You're new to my page. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for letting us know. It makes me very happy that new friends there, you know, hopping in, say hello, and welcome. If you have any questions, my dears, just ask me. And if for some reason I don't get your comments at the moment, I always come back and reply back to you. Either you are on my page or you are on the Copa Centro, okay? So before I start with this, my friend, don't forget on August 6th, the Copa Centro is having a awesome, fun event. IOD is releasing a new IOD winter collection. So you know what that means. New inspirations are coming to your way. So on August 6th, from I think it's from 12 until 8 p.m. Central Time, you are going to get lots of inspirations. You're going to see all the creators who will be participating doing something different. So make sure you save that day and hang out with us on Decopa Central. I love doing those kind of events because even for me, it helps me so much. So we want to be ready for the fourth quarter. That means winter time, fall decorations, Christmas decorations, because either if you're a small business or you do your own home decor for gift for your family or for yourself, you want to make sure you do all that in advance, okay? So August 6th, you're having a special event with the Copa Centro, my friend. But thank you so much. Thank you. And let's start this. And let's start the fun. Let's do this super quick. I think I got it. I handle it. I think it's not going to take me too much time. Alrighty. So I'm going to do the edges and everything else. Okay. So this was a all wall decor. So it used to be something with coffee, related with coffee. And then I took that down and then I sent it over. So here we have a new frame, new canvas, new project for us to do it. So that is super fun. I love doing flipping projects because you know you don't have to buy new frames, you don't have to buy wood. Just use what you have, make sure you sand it and looks good, and go add some paint and use whatever you have available in your craft room. So we're just going to do one coat because I really want just this to be part of my background. Okay, my inlay colors, they kind of match, but I think it will show some details. Okay, so let's have fun with this. It is Wednesday. Any plans for the weekends, my friend? All these days are going so fast. If you have little ones, are you ready for back to school? Back to school is coming soon. I have 3 kids, 2 preteens and 1 teenager. So they're telling me they're not ready yet. But I am ready. I am ready because, you know, I love school time. I love my routine. So I'm excited for that. Okay. We might going to distress the edges, my friend, but we'll do that later, okay? All right, so let me show you. Okay, so we are just doing one coat with this, okay? All right, that's it. We're doing just one coat. Maybe when we dry here, especially in the center, it was to see some of that wood color, then I can come back. But if it doesn't show that much, it's okay. I love seeing my friends on Decoupage Central page. Thank you so much. Teresa, where are you watching us from, my dear? Oh, you say North Carolina. I got it, my friend. Thank you for being here, my girls. Anybody is crafting with me? Tell me, are you excited for the new IOD? Tell me in comments, my friends. I am excited. I am excited. I am working between fall and Christmas. I don't do too much of Halloween, my friend. I'm gonna be honest. Halloween is not too much on me, but I do projects. But now I'm focusing more for fall and Christmas. Hi, Diane. Hello, my friend. When do kids start school? Kathy, they're starting August 12th. August 12th, my friend. Hi, Marta. How are you, my girl? You're excited? I know, I'm excited too. It's gonna be a fun day. Just wait, okay? Wait. So for the new collection, I have my lids here. They're bringing 4 new stamps. Who doesn't like a stamp? Maybe we use a stamp today. Maybe. Depending what we get in here. Maybe, okay, you're getting 4 new stamps, 6 new molds. Molds, I love using molds. 5 transfers, 1 painting lay, 1 new gilded transfer, I like that one, and 2 new accessories. So I love it. So IOD is bringing us lots of new goodies, my friend. All right, I just want to make sure this is completely dry. Yes, Kathy, we start early here. Yes, my dear. And we finish school the middle of May. So yeah. So my school is not too close. I have to drive 35 minutes. With traffic, 45 minutes. So yeah, it's a long drive. My kids, they're going back to the same school. I was thinking doing online for my kids, but my high schooler, she's going to 11th grade. She wants to go back, and I get it. Me and my husband, we decided, and we're like, okay, and we're gonna continue having the kids in the school. All right. So now my surface is completely dry, okay? So now I don't have to worry about, you know, little imperfections. It looks really good. And again, I use chalk paint, okay? So the color is Savannah Mist. Okay, Savannah Mist. It's a beautiful color, beautiful shade. Alrighty, so we are going to start working with our painting lay. So your painting lay comes, this is the front part. So this is where you have to lay down your painting lay. But also on the back, it comes with grids, with lines. There you go, you see the lines. And that helps you to get a straight cuts, okay? That is very helpful. Or either, you know, you can just sand it over. But what I do, I see how much of painting lay I'm gonna use, and then I bring my scissor and just follow the line. So that is very helpful. That's what I like from painting lays. So because my painting lay is gonna be facing down, okay? So all the details from here, it will show right here. So now I'm going to see how much painting lay I'm gonna need. And usually I do Usually let me see, I give some space, like I leave some areas. There you go. So I'm going to get let's see, I'm just gonna do a line, but I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger. There you go. Okay? Okay. So I don't know if you can see it, but I have a square already. But I'm gonna cut one more line behind. That way I have extra room. So just following the lines here. Okay, so now I still have more painting lace to use. One thing that I can share with you is that you can use your painting lace. You can still use your same painting lace maybe 2, no more than 3 times. Okay. Okay, so I have my painting lace here. Super, like that. All right, so we're gonna use our top coat. This one is clear coat satin. Okay, satin. I have glossy. I like that glossy look. Beautiful color. Yes, my dear, I really love the blues and the greens. That's why I choose that's why I choose this color, because I think it's going to look super nice. I also have a top coat with glossy, but today I'm gonna try with the satin. Okay, so it won't have the glossy look. I will bring the glossy later. Hi Brenda, hello my friend. Hi Helen, hello my dear. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty my friend, so here we go. I'm going to do 2 coats. So the first coat, we're just gonna do it normal. Then I'm gonna dry, and then the second coat with this, that's where I bring my painting lace. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to start getting ready with my painting lace. So I use my mist and I spray in front of my painting lace. Sometimes I do it on the back, but I feel like spraying in the front, it works good for me. Okay, it's kind of like the painting lace, like watercolor paints, my friends. So once water touch your inlays, you are activating. So what I'm doing, I am pre-working in advance, bringing that water before, that way we can get easy painting lace in our surface. Okay, so I just gonna spray using my mist water. Good. So I'm telling my painting lace, be ready, we're gonna use you soon. Hello, hello. Hi, Magnolia, Madison Creations. Hello, welcome. Hi, Karen. How are you, my dear? Thank you so much. Hello, Patty. How are you, my friend? Hope everybody's having a beautiful Wednesday. Okay, I always stir my top coat. It looks creamy, but it's a sealer. Okay. So this one is a satin one. If for some reason it comes out no good, we send it over and we do it again. You know me, my friend. So we're doing with the Craftsy Carla style. Okay, so this is good to go. And let me use, I'm gonna use this. No, I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna use my synthetic brush, and this is a 0.1, okay? This one. So this will help me to do a quick top coat. All right, so here we go, my friend. So remember, this is just my first top coat. We will come back, and then the second layer of this will be when I bring my painting layer. And this time, I'm just going to bring my top coat around the edges. Hello, Teresa. How are you, Teresa? Hello, my dear. I see a lot of comments, my friend, go by fast. Sorry about that. How are you doing, Teresa? Thank you for saying hello, my friend. All right, so let's go ahead and dry this. So this is the step when I'm using a top coat. Okay, so you know what, now that we are working with painting lace, maybe I can show you with a small project. If you're new with painting lace, maybe I can do this by using a chalk paint. What do you think? That is a very small bookmark, and I think we'll see the time. Okay, my friend, we'll see the time. That way you get the inspiration and see how is this step and all the things about inlays. But they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful one. Hi, Sheila. Hello, my friend. Didn't see you coming in, my dear. Happy Wednesday. The good thing when you use a top coat, that dries super fast. They dry super, super fast. Okay, perfect. So now this is dry. So now this is the fun part. This is the fun part, my friends. All right, we're gonna bring more satin top coat. You need a good amount. Okay, you will know when you have the right amount for your inlays. When I started doing inlays, I started with the small projects. Okay, so this will be face down, and this is the back part, okay? All right, so here comes. Let me move my chair, my friend. There you go. I'm gonna turn it on my fan. My fan is moving my paper. Okay, so first I am just going to bring this down, and then with my fingers, tap, tap, tap. We don't want wrinkles and bubbles, but if you get wrinkles and bubbles when you're doing your inlays, for me, that is not a problem. Okay, we're gonna use our brayer, and we're gonna use a wet towel. Okay. Okay. Super. Okay, so I have my fabric right here. So first I'm going to use my brayer. And I'm just going to bring this side by side. So now with my towel, I'm gonna get that wet. And then the wet area, I will bring that over my inlays. Okay, so we're gonna do this all over my background. Okay. No, my dear, you cannot use acrylics when you're doing inlays. Yes, that's a good question, Eleanor. I tried with acrylics and it didn't work. So no, you have to use chalk paint. Chalk paint, and one thing that I can tell you is good quality with chalk paint, like Dixie Belle. I know there are other brands. I tried with Waverly, that worked too. It didn't work as much with my Dixie Belle, but no, acrylics, unfortunately, you cannot use that for your inlays. Well, you can use acrylics, but you use your top coat. If you use your top coat over your acrylics, that is good. But as for straight acrylics and then inlays on top, it won't work, my friend. Okay, so we are going to bring this again, my brayer. Okay, and we are just going to let it dry. We're going to let it dry. We still have to work with our pumpkin, so I will take my time drying my pumpkin, painting it, and this one will dry by itself. One thing that I can share with you is you have to let your inlays dry by itself. Because we're doing a demonstrations, we dry it, but I do have to paint my pumpkins and all the details in order so I can complete this project. So I'm just gonna put it on the side, okay? If still wet, I will dry it and show you. But yes, it's recommendable that you let your painting lay dry by itself. Okay. Give me just a moment, my friend. Okay. All right, so we are just going to put this on the side, but this is what you see here, that's what you see on your surface. I know we see some wrinkles. It's okay. Again, we'll see what kind of wrinkles. I have the small wrinkles. Maybe that's not a problem. We will see how everything turns later, okay? All right, for our pumpkins, I'm going to paint with the opposite color. So I'm going to use a Whipping Willow. It's a gorgeous green IOD. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for sprinkling the love, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Your love, support, every like, comment, that means a lot. Thank you so much. And again, this is an inspiration. Maybe you don't have a painting lay, maybe you have a beautiful rice paper, you have a transfer or something that you really want to work into your fall. So just bring all this together and get your inspiration, okay? I know not everybody has all the molds and painting lists and stuff like that. I understand. Okay, so if you're using a IOD mold, and if you use a amazing casting resin, sometimes, you know, we go over our shape. So I will show you how you can cut the part. Either you can use, let me see if this works for me. I use my powerful heat tool. I think this one will work. This is not as strong as the other one, okay? So we want to work with this. So maybe a little bit more. What is the process called? What, my dear? For the painting lace? Okay, for your, okay. So now I hit it just the way I can remove this part. Now it's flexible, and that's what I want. So I'm gonna use my scissors, so I just can cut it, this part. If you don't want this part, you won't be able to cut it. Yeah. Amazing casting resin. One thing that I like from that resin is that when it's cured, it gets cured, it gets hard. Ready for you to work with your mold. Okay, so now we have the shape. You see that? Okay, so yeah. So warm up if you have some extra amazing casting resin, and that is going to help you. Alright, so we're going to do that green. Let me see if I can use this. How are we doing on the Copa Central? Okay, so everything else will be green, my friend. Everything else, okay? So we are just going to paint our castings. Let's see, I don't have, I just remember I don't have glue. I have the other glue. Okay, maybe I use that, or I use hot glue. I keep forgetting to use, but you know what? I can use mine. Let's see, I can use my quick and flick. Okay, good thing I have this in hand. Sometimes I use, what's the glue name? I think I throw it away. It's the strong glue, and I use that. But I don't have that. I need to get it. Keep forgetting. So we are going to do maybe 1 or 2 coats with this color, depending. And I like using this stencil brushes. Okay, I really like it. It works so good when you're painting molds, surfaces, so it works good. Let me show you my mold. Look at that. What do you think about the color? Do you like it? Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for welcoming us, Teresa. So here we go again. I'm gonna use a dark wax over this, and for sure I will bring my gold wax paste. Okay. I want to make sure we also bring the color on the side of the castings. You like the green, Brenda? Oh, this is a beautiful green. I like it. I think that is going to look good with my project. I wasn't sure, but then I was like, you know what? They both match. I think they will be beautiful together. So yes, these brushes, it give a good cover when you are painting. So I like it. Tap, 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 tap. Also what I want is I want a texture look, and that's why I do my tap, 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 because I want that. I want the texture look over my lip and everything else. Hello, Donna. E6000. Yes, Kathy, I have E6000, but I don't know where it is. So I use what I have, my friend. But yes, no, it's the other, the stick fast. I think that's what I mean. It's the other strong glue, my dear. Stick fast, I think. This is Taiwan. With so many glues, I forget the names. There's so many. How are you, Donna? How are you, my friend? You like this color, Helen? Thank you, my dear. I like it too. I don't know why my favorite colors I get in the small container. This is my second container for this green. So yeah. But I like it though, because sometimes I have big containers from Dixie Belle and I don't use them too much. So I think that's why I am getting small containers, because you never know. And let me tell you, chalk paint, they get, if you don't use it, they will dry up. So I'm surprised. I mean, I always bring a little bit of water when I see my chalk paint dry. But yes, I'm surprised with this weather, my chalk paint looks nice. I mean, they're not bad like before. Okay, we're almost done with this. So I am painting it in advance. So we're making it easy. When we finish with this, hi Lisa, hello my dear. What color is the green, my friend? The color is Weeping Willow. There you go. I can bring the colors later, my friend. So today we are just using 2 colors. But also the brush is doing all the job. My brush is doing all the job. It's covering so well. If you use a dry clay, you can also paint your castings in advance and then you glue it later. That's what I do. I try to make it easy, you know, having fun. Dixie Belle has so many colors, my friend. I get dizzy. I wish I could have some of the shades, all the beautiful colors. So my friends, if you are new to Decoupage Central, if you haven't checked the website, check the website from Decoupage Central. There's new items, new products. Also, you will find IOD products, permanent stickers. I was thinking of doing that project using a permanent sticker, but you know what? I saw the beautiful mall with the pumpkin. I was like, we're gonna do a fall project. So I changed my mind. So yes, my friend, I always, all these projects, they're last minute ideas. now that school is almost, you know, school is almost back to my kids, to their schedule, they're asking me to come out more, spend more time with them. So, and I love that. So that's why I am just, you know, I'm crafting. I'm still crafting. It's just sometimes it takes a little time for me to share everything what I have for you. Sheila, thank you so much, my friend, for the stars. You're so sweet. Yay! Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you for the stars. You're so sweet, my friend. Okay, so let's try this and let's see if we need more chalk paint. I think I asked before anybody's crafting with me. Anybody's crafting with me? Tell me in comments, are you working on Halloween, fall projects, Christmas, or all about? All of the above. You're doing all of that. As long as I don't see the white resin, that is good. And I don't see it. So I'm telling you, my friend, Dixie Belle shades, they're really good. The colors are really good. And my brush too. So with the leftover that I have in my brush, I'm just making sure the edges bring extra details, and that's it. It's good to go. Okay, so right after this, what I'm gonna do is, before I bring my inlays, I'm gonna bring my dark wax. So I'm going to bring that in advance, that way it's ready. So the color that I'm using for is this. So I'm going to use brown wax, okay, from Dixie Belle. But I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do it before and then. So either you can do your gold first and then you do your dark wax. I like that technique. Or you can do your wax first and then you do your gold later. So I'm gonna do just a small test and see which one I like the most, because I want this to have the vintage look. So we'll see. So maybe I'll do it here. So first I'm gonna do it with my gold, okay? I'm using the wax paste metallic. This is from Pinter. Okay. If I like this technique, then I will do everything else. Let's see which one I like the most. So I have my gold. Okay, you see the gold? You see my metallic gold right here? Okay, so now let's bring our dark wax. This is brown. We're using brown. And I'm not going to use a lot. I'm using just a tiny bit, just to give that age look. I'm always uploading. like it. I like it. I like it. And then you can bring more of the gold. And this is how it looks with my dark wax. See that? So now let's do the dark wax and then we do the gold. This is the dark wax. And then my gold is on top. I think either way is going to look, but honestly I like the gold first and then later my dark wax. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to look like that. So this one has more dark wax brown and this one has less, and it shows more of the gold because I apply the gold on top. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do for that. All right, so let's do the gold and then the dark wax on top. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, my dear, having a good day. Thank you, my friend. Mimi, no, just watching, drinking a cup of coffee. Oh, coffee. Still take time over there in Texas, right, Mimi? What time is over there? Martha will be a few days before I can grab. Oh, okay, my dear. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Martita. Hope everything went well, my dear. Okay, so we're doing my gold, like metallic. Okay, look at that. So we are doing the gold first. And then okay, Martita, thank you, my dear. Well, thank you for keeping us company, my friend. Thank you, everybody. Let's do this super fast. That way we can bring our painting lace. I'm using a small brush, my friend. I'm using a small brush. Honestly, I like the green with the gold just like that. I like it. Okay, a little bit more gold here. Okay, so now comes my dark wax. And I didn't use clear wax before, but it's okay. I just want to use a small amount of this wax just to give the age look, okay? using my dark wax. And we're almost done here. Almost 7 p.m. Okay, my friend. Good time. If I have coffee at nighttime, Mimi, I won't be able to go to sleep. But I love coffee. Yes, I like the dark wax, definitely over my gold and my green. Okay, let me show you. Look at that. So beautiful. Okay, so we are done with this part. So we don't have to do nothing else. If we need more gold, we bring that. All right, we're ready to bring our painting light. All of the things. I know. Sheila, me and my Spanglish, my friend. Oh, Sheila. Sorry about that, my friend. I'm always mixing my words. Okay, so here is my project. Okay, so this is my painting lay and my... Okay, so the next step when you're working with your painting lay is you have to moist again your paper. Okay, so let's bring the water first, the mist. I'm gonna spray, turn off my fan. Okay, and then we're gonna bring our wet towel here. Gonna get it wet again. Okay, just this part. And then the brayer. I have my other brayer. Oh, it's here. This one. This is from IOD, I believe. Yes, that's one. So we're gonna do that. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so this is helping my inlays so to release that design. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Okay. We need to dry a little bit more. If the color doesn't show, because I know my blue, I'm using almost the same color from the flowers, then we will paint it with a different color. We'll see. You love the colors, Lisa. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my friend. Let's give another try. I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't show the blue too much, it will show the green, the greens, the yellow, all the other colors. There will be parts that you see the whole entire design in one part, and the other part it won't show too much. Okay, it's normal. So here comes. You see? Here comes my friend. Tell me, what do you think? Can you see it? Give me some parts if you see it. Give me some parts. Do you see that? If you are on Decoupage Central, what do you think? Wet. I think I have enough wet. I'm not going to bring too much water. Doing it too fast. I'm way too excited. I'm doing it too fast, so I have to take my time. There you go. You have to do it slowly. If you do it too fast, it won't show a lot. So this is the packing paper, okay? It's to show some of the details, okay? When it's dry, it shows differently, and this is my home decor. This is my background, okay? So in some area has more colors, here has less colors. It's okay. Okay, I like that. We're gonna distress the edges. We're gonna make it vintage, and now we're gonna dry. What do you think? Do you like it? Remember, we're gonna bring our pumpkin in here. Let me just clean up here. Let's bring a stamp. I like using my vintage stamp IOD just to give some cracks before we glue our casting molds. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so here is my background. Let me get my stamps. So let's use, I'm using vintage texture. I love this set. This stamp, IOD decor stamp. And what I like from this set is that you get 4 different styles. And you get big cracks, you get less cracks, so different textures. Okay, so we are going to use this one. This is my favorite. Okay, we're gonna use this. That to see this one. I don't think it shows from there. So bring this up here. I'm gonna use black. What color is this? This is blue. I have black. Okay, IOD black. Also, you can find these stamps on Decoupage Central. It is available now. Okay, so we are going to bring some of this cracks in different areas, just to give a vintage look. Love it. Okay, and let me show you. Do you see the cracks, the small cracks? Do you see that? Beautiful. I'm gonna bring my gator sander just to distress the edges. Oh yes, Sheila, beautiful cracks. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So this stamp is available. If you are interested on this stamp, just comment a stamp and I will share my affiliate link, okay, with you all. All right, so here comes the fun part. We're almost done. So one is like that. So that is how we are going to do this with castings. Just here. So I'm gonna use my tie bond just to glue it. So later, what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I will spray seal my project. So I'm gonna spray the whole thing, and I'm going to use a glossy finish. I like glossy finish, my friend. I like the glossy look. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay. I like that one standing up also. I'm gonna put something heavy in here so that way it works faster. I don't have my other glue that it works right away, but I'm using this glue. This glue works perfect for this kind of projects, for this kind of molds as well. So we are almost done with this faux decor. Maybe we can do overlapping. Oh yes, like that. Maybe this one from here. Like it. Okay, so first we're going to do the pumpkin. Let's see how I want it. I want it like that. So let's do this little one. I think it goes here. And this one as well. I think it goes here. Yes. So my pumpkin, it will be on top of that. Hope I inspire you today, my friend. Crafting for fall, Christmas is super fun. What do you think about this project? Like it? Something that you can do? Okay, it's here. a tiny little one strong glue. Where is my tiny little glue? My tiny little glue. I was using it the other day. I don't see it. And this one here. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Martita. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for keeping me company, my dears. Don't forget August 6th with Decoupage Central and a fun day. New inspirations are coming to your way. New goodies. This definitely I needed a strong glue. It's okay, I'm not gonna touch it. And this one, let's see, where can I put this one? This one will be all over there. So we use a paint inlay. Okay, super. We use a paint inlay. We use a IOD mold. We use Dixie Belle colors, shades. Okay, I'm not gonna do nothing else. Just leave it like that. Hopefully it dries fast so I can show you. I'm just for my pumpkin and this part. And I think I still have one more little part. Where is it? Here. Well, I didn't do this one. This will be like that, something like this. I still have to bring this. Okay, so we are almost done. One thing that I can do is, and that will be the last step, I want to give that distressed look with my wax. Okay, so let me get my distressed oxy dye. Let's see which one I'm gonna use. I like the brown. Oh yes. Okay, so here comes. I'm using what color? Brown Espresso. And I'm just adding that around the edges, just to give the distressed look. On top of my inlay. Good night, Mimi. Thank you, my dear, for everything. Thank you for keeping us company. Hashtag replay, my friend. Tell me in comments, what do you think? Okay, and we are done. We are done, my friend. And, okay, let's see if I can show you. And if the pumpkin doesn't move. Look at that. Ah, it's moving. You see, it's moving. I need to let my pumpkin to dry. All right, I'm gonna let this dry before it gets more messy, and then I will take a picture later today, tomorrow morning you're gonna see it. By tomorrow morning it's going to be all dry and better way for you to see it, okay? I'm not gonna touch it, just leave it like that. Alrighty, my friends, so thank you so much. Thank you that the stress edges make such a nice finish. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, my dear. I always liked giving that the look for my home decor projects. So thank you, Decopa Central, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for commenting, for hearts, like, comments. Thank you, my friends. Welcome to our new friends here on my page on Decopa Central. I will see you all soon. I can't wait to take a picture of this project. Tell me in comments, what do you think? Hashtag replay, and I can't wait to come back with another fun idea for you guys. Bye, my friend. Good evening. Bye-bye.